Once upon a time, there's a regular man who doesn't care much about fashion. Just wants to look better without chasing trends. And every day he scrolls through his phone looking at outfits that feel effortless, rugged, and timeless. He notices guys wearing well-made clothes, boots with character, jeans that fade with wear, and jackets that seem built for life. But one day he realizes his own wardrobe doesn't reflect what he actually likes. His clothes are cheap, mismatched, and wear out quickly. And he starts researching brands, names he'd never heard before. Red Wing, Tallison, Viberg. Tallison is a Red Wing based brand known for American-made, raw selvedge denim, durable, structured jeans that break in over time. And Viberg is a Canadian company crafting high-end, handcrafted boots using traditional techniques, often worn by people who value quality over fashion flash. And because of that, he begins reading forums, watching videos, learning about things he never thought about. Change stitching, Goodyear welt construction, Japanese denim mills, and more concepts and phenomena he's never heard before. And the more he learns, the more it clicks. Because of that, he decides to invest. Buys his first pair of Goodyear welted boots. They feel a little stiff at first, but solid, like something that will outlast trends and seasons. And because of that, he adds a few heritage staples, a heavyweight flannel, a pair of selvedge jeans, a wax canvas jacket. He's not trying to cosplay a lumberjack, he just wants clothes that feel honest, functional, well-made, until finally he's wearing pieces daily. These boots are breaking in, the denim is starting to show creases, and he's not dressing up, he's just getting dressed and feeling more like himself. And ever since then, he keeps it simple. Quality over quantity. Well-built basics over fast fashion. He's not into style, but now, style is quietly working for him. So today we're focusing on the present tenses and the specific first tense pair. The present simple and the present continuous. Let's go. Raw denim isn't just jeans. It's a conversation. And if you can't really speak it, you're missing half the culture. These two boots are the same model, but only one tells a story. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why, you'll also know how to craft that story yourself and sound fluent doing it. As everyone is talking about Red Wing boots and selvedge jeans, but no one's teaching anyone how to talk about them, this is where I come in. I'm a language and communication trainer and work with adults. So I work with adults who are seeking to communicate more effectively in a particular domain or setting. So whether you're wearing your first pair of mocks or saving for some samurai jeans, I'll teach you the words, phrases, and the language that reflects the mindset that you would need to be able to sound like someone who would just fit in this community. If that's something you're looking for. Let's go. In a previous video, we talked a little bit about the overview of all of the verb tenses, and today we're zooming in on the present tense verbs, the essentials. So what is a present tense verb? Generally speaking, we use present tense verbs to say that an action or state happens in the current moment. However, because grammar can never really make things easy on us, present tense verbs don't always talk about the present. Sometimes we can even use types of present tense to say that something's also happened in the past or may even happen in the future. So main uses are as follows. So verbs are used in the present tense for many different reasons, including describing events or states happening right now, or expressing regular or routine events, or stating facts, beliefs, or opinions, and for describing events that began in the past and continue to the present, and for referring to events in progress that will continue into the future, and for stating planned future events, and for expressing current ongoing actions, and finally for indicating something that began earlier but continues now. So the structure. So we've already talked about the base form of the word. Another word for that would be root. So the root of the word, or the root plus S, so the S thingy for the third person, like he, she, it, right? So we use it for habits, facts, current truths, and opinions. Examples. He waxes his boots every Sunday. I wear raw denim to work. Goodyear Weld construction lasts for years. My cobbler is a magician. So this tense is your everyday essential. Clean, minimal, dependable. Over to the present continuous tense. The structure is slightly different. We already saw that in a previous video. Am is are plus root of the word and ing ending. We use it for things in progress now or scheduled for the near future. Examples. I'm breaking in a new pair of boots. She's stitching patches onto her jacket. They're hosting a repair event next weekend. So this is the in motion tense, like dry running during the first soak or beeswax being brushed on as we speak. So the present continuous is the grammar of work in progress. Right now, you're listening to this video. So the present continuous tense captures what's happening right now, like a picture, right? Actions or states that are currently in progress and will likely continue into the near future. So when do we use the present continuous? It's for actions happening right now. She's waxing her boots. I'm hemming these jeans by hand. They are sewing leather patches onto jackets. But also for temporary actions or situations. We're using a borrowed sewing machine until ours gets repaired. He's living in a cabin while the workshop is renovated, so his place of work. Moving on into future plans. I'm visiting the tannery next week. Or they're launching a new boot line this fall. But mind you, don't use it with stative verbs. We all know the slogan, I'm loving it, right? This is not grammatically correct, so stative verbs describe feelings, thoughts, and conditions that doesn't happen progressively. So it's not I'm loving this or I'm knowing the answer. It's I love this and I know the answer. Other examples of stative verbs to avoid in present continuous are believe, like, want, need, seem. So some verbs can be stative or active. That's something to note though. So he's appearing in a particular TV show or a podcast tonight. Or she appears nervous, right? So a scheduled event versus stated observation. So how do we form the present continuous? I already mentioned that it's am is are plus present participle. So that's verb plus ing ending. So I am, so I'm fading my jeans. You are brushing the suede or moleskine. He, she, it is maybe stitching a new patch onto jeans or something. We, they are, and we're organizing a boot swap. So the ing form works the same across all verbs. Cut becomes cutting with double T. Dye becomes dyeing with ing attached to it. Walk becomes walking. When we turn it into a negative, so work but not, we use am is are plus not plus verb plus ing, right? Present participle. We just learned. Or we use a contraction. Isn't, aren't for is not and are not. Examples. I'm not washing these jeans today. Or she isn't conditioning her boots tonight. Or they aren't sewing today because the machine broke, right? So again, to backtrack a little bit. The use of an ongoing action. Example, I'm waxing my boots. Temporary situation, they are working from the denim shop this week. Future event, we're launching a new patch line this next month. So we're launching a new patch line next month. Negative form, isn't washing his raw denim for at least 6 months. So in conclusion, in the present tense, whether simple or continuous, helps us express our current reality, habits, and ongoing activities. The present simple, so the simple present, describes routines and facts, while the present continuous captures life in motion. The ongoing process, the daily ritual, the commitment to what's happening right now. And remember, When choosing between the simple present and the present continuous, consider whether you're talking about a general truth or something that is actively happening in the moment. Hope that helps. Look forward to seeing you in the next one, because we're talking about past tenses then. All right, have a good one for now. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.